At the gate of the Chi family estate, chaos erupted as a cannon blast signaled the start of a brutal attack. Nanju, the son of the Zhao family, led the assault alongside ruthless bandits determined to destroy the Qi clan. Gu Bei, commander of the guards, stepped forward to confront the attackers. Though his sword skills were fierce, they were no match when the cannonball exploded nearby. The Qi family fell, and although Gu Bei survived, he lost his sight. Branded a traitor, he made the painful decision to leave. Blinded and betrayed, he disappeared. This is blind murder. That same morning in Qingshi City, a servant of the Zhen family cleared snow from the front of their house. Gu Bei was found sleeping there and was promptly driven away. As he prepared to leave, he overheard the Zhen daughters, Zhenlan and Xiaoya. Xiaoya showed interest in Gu Bei's wooden doll, but Zhenlan forbade her from taking it. Moved by the moment, Gu Bei remembered his own daughter and quietly gifted the doll to Xiaoya. Unexpectedly, Zhenlan ordered her servant to bring Gu Bei a bowl of porridge and invited him to rest in their wood warehouse. Inside the warehouse, Gu Bei finished the porridge and tried to rest. Outside, Qingshi City celebrated the new year with fireworks, but the loud explosions stirred painful memories of the attack on the Qi family. To block out the noise, Gu Bei covered his ears and struggled to sleep. Later that night, a nightmare woke Gu Bei. The sound of clashing swords echoed through the city. He rushed outside to investigate and found a fallen figure struck down by his own staff. On the ground lay a doll, the same one he had given to Xiaoya. Returning cautiously to the Zhen house, Gu Bei moved silently through the shadows. His staff touched Xiaoya's body, confirming his worst fears. Nearby, a strange weapon clattered to the floor. Suddenly, bandits discovered Gu Bei and quickly surrounded him. But Gu Bei was ready. Drawing his sword, he fought back fiercely and defeated them all. Outside, Gu Bei followed the sounds of bandits dividing their loot. The attack leader, Nanju, immediately recognized him, and a fierce fight broke out. Though blind, Gu Bei relied on his sharp hearing to locate his enemies and focus on Nanju. Just as he was about to strike, other bandits blocked his path, intensifying the battle. Using whatever he could find nearby, Gu Bei took down many attackers. Impressed, Nanju stepped forward to face him directly. A sudden blow knocked Gu Bei back, but he stood firm and continued fighting. Despite being outnumbered, Gu Bei held his ground and pushed Nanju to the edge. He nearly defeated him until Dao, Nanju's right-hand man, appeared carrying Zhenlan as a hostage. Forced to let Nanju go, Gu Bei watched helplessly as Zhenlan was taken away. He chased after them, but Dao threw burning embers onto nearby fireworks, creating a distraction that stopped him in his tracks. Later, Gu Bei captured a bandit and demanded Nanju's location. The bandit revealed that Nanju had gone to Wanqiu Mountain to retrieve a family heirloom rumored to prevent decay. After killing the informant, Gu Bei set off to confront Nanju. At Wanqiu Mountain, guards tried to block Gu Bei's entry, but he defeated them all swiftly. Inside, bandits counted their loot and brought in kidnapped women, including Zhenlan. As Gu Bei entered, the bandits drew their swords and launched an attack. Gu Bei listened carefully for the sound of Zhenlan's earrings to find her. Drawing his sword, he cut through the bandits. Just as Zhenlan was about to be taken again, Gu Bei threw his sword, forcing Dao and Nanju to flee. When the danger had passed, Zhenlan approached Gu Bei and asked about her family. Gu Bei showed her a doll belonging to Xiaoya and revealed that the Zhen family had been killed. At the graves of her father and sister, Zhenlan broke down in tears. Gu Bei then showed her the weapon he had found, which Zhenlan recognized. Someone had once tried to claim the Zhen family heirloom, but was refused. Elsewhere, Dao met with Nanju, who held the heirloom. Nanju admired Gu Bei's skills, but suddenly suffered a flare of illness. Dao assured him that the Dingyan Pearl could grant immortality, but they still needed a living sacrifice to complete the 5 Tigers formation. Nanju ordered Dao to visit his father and obtain firearms to fight Gu Bei. Days later, Zhenlan followed Gu Bei, seeking his help to avenge her family. Gu Bei refused, calling himself a blind beggar unable to help. His only wish was to keep Zhenlan safe. After Gu Bei left, Zhenlan collapsed from exhaustion in the snow. That night, Gu Bei found her and helped her awake under a tree. Angrily, Zhenlan said she should be with her family and that Gu Bei need not help anymore. Gu Bei explained that the attackers had kingdom ties, limiting what he could do. He advised her to stop chasing revenge. Sad and alone, Zhenlan watched as two fireflies appeared. She believed they were signs from her father and sister, recalling stories from home. Gubei doubted at first, thinking the dead leave only longing before fading. However, the sound of the fireflies' wings convinced him they had truly come. The next morning, Gubei and Zenlon visited a shop. When Gubei mentioned Songjiang cloth, the assistant immediately understood. He asked Zenlon to wait outside and handed her a bag of money. Inside, Gubei met Xiaochun, the shop owner and an informant. She recognized him at once. Gubei showed her the weapon he had found and asked about its owner. He paid for the information. Xiaochun revealed the weapon belonged to Nanju, son of the noble Zhao Xian. For years, Nanju had sought a rare treasure that could stop corpses from decaying. That was why he targeted the Dingyang pearl owned by the Zhen family. After gathering the information, Gubei set out but was unable to find Zenlon. Near the market, their paths crossed again, yet Zenlon kept her destination secret. Meanwhile, Xiaochun planned to sell Gubei's location to the highest bidder. The reward had grown larger, and she wanted to protect her connections with the kingdom. That night, as Gubei cleaned his wounds, he told Zenlon about Nanju. He revealed that Nanju had come to steal the Dingyang pearl and was now in Honga City. Gubei planned to go alone and advised Zenlon to find a safe place. In return, Zenlon gave Gubei a bracelet, a gift and a sign so they could find each other. The bracelet reminded Gubei of his wife and child. Suddenly, their hideout came under attack. Gubei quickly escorted Zenlon to safety before confronting Dao. A cannonball struck the hideout and hit Zenlon. At the same time, Gubei battled Nanju's men. Using his martial arts skills, he defeated them swiftly until only Dao remained. Dao tried to fire his pistol, but Gubei sensed it instantly and deflected the shot with his sword. Cornered, Dao revealed that his master was sick and near death. A shaman had told him the Five Tigers formation and the Dingyan heirloom could grant immortality to his master's corpse. Hearing this, Gubei gave Dao his group's symbol and warned him to tell Nanju that Gubei was coming. When Gubei returned to Zenlon, he could not hear her voice. Then, Zenlon rang her bracelet, guiding Gubei to lift the wood trapping her and save her. Soon after, Gubei confronted Xiaochun, convinced she had leaked his location. He believed she had broken the organization's rules and intended to punish her. Xiaochun offered a map of Nanlin Palace, Nanju's residence, as ransom. She explained the safest route, while Zenlon pointed out key directions to help Gubei navigate. When Xiaochun tried to escape, Gubei stopped her with his sword. Before letting her go, he demanded one piece of information about his old friend. Meanwhile, Nanju faced punishment from his father for causing trouble with Gubei. Zhao Xian was furious because the kingdom monitored all of Nanju's moves. Nanju admitted his mistakes, but believed he still had a plan. Zhao Xian reminded him that Gubei was no ordinary foe. He was the famed Qi family general and master swordsman. Still, Zhao Xian felt the time was right since Gubei was now blind. With resolve, Nanju prepared to sacrifice everything to lure Gubei into their trap. Elsewhere, Gubei met Lao, a former soldier now working as a blacksmith. Seeing Gubei alive, Lao embraced him in disbelief. Together, they recalled the past. Lao revealed a clue to avenge their fallen brother, who had once been branded a traitor. He believed that acting now could restore their family's honor. Gubei avoided the past and tried to leave. Angered by Gubei's indifference and the missing unity necklace, Lao rejected him as leader and drove him away. As Gubei walked along the road, he reflected on his losses and realized those he loved had become victims. The next morning, Gubei returned and recited the oath they had sworn as soldiers. Lao was overjoyed. Their general had come back. He prepared the weapons Gubei needed. That night, Gubei trained Zenlon to shoot for her protection. She refused, insisting she wanted to be his eyes against enemy firearms. Gubei explained how his hearing had sharpened since losing his sight, allowing him to dodge bullets by sound alone. He handed Zenlon a pistol to keep her safe. Suddenly, Gubei heard noises inside and found Xiaochun weak from a sword wound. He asked Zenlon to treat her, but she hesitated. Gubei gave first aid himself and then entrusted Zenlon to care for Xiaochun. While sharpening his sword, Gubei remembered the war that had claimed many comrades. He polished his blade until it gleamed like new. Inside, Zenlon cared for Xiaochun as Gubei played the flute. She asked if he missed someone. Gubei shared his journey home, describing how he adapted to blindness by training his hearing. He could detect the faintest sounds and even hunted fish by sound. Yet, when he returned, his wife and daughter had died from plague. All that remained was his daughter's favorite doll. He played his daughter's favorite song, though she could no longer hear it. Zenlon said his daughter still listened, watching over him. The next morning, Xinlan woke alone. Gu Bei had left to confront Nanju. Xiaochun, recovered but burdened with guilt, wished they all would die. Xinlan was angry, predicting betrayal. Xiaochun only asked Xinlan to pray for Gu Bei's safety. Meanwhile, Gu Bei arrived at Nanlin Palace. After defeating the guards, he faced Zhao Xian, who offered 1,000 gold as compensation. Gu Bei refused, saying life was priceless. Zhao Xian ordered his men to surround Gu Bei. As Gu Bei prepared for battle, Zhao's troops rang a bell to confuse him. Just as Gu Bei moved to attack, Dao struck first. Back at the palace, Xinlan waited as Xiaochun arrived, asking about Xinlan's connection to Gu Bei. Xinlan was unsure, having only just met him. Suddenly, Nanju attacked. Xinlan fired a pistol, but his men blocked him. When Nanju countered, Xiaochun stepped in and was killed. Xinlan was captured. Inside the palace, Nanju roused Gu Bei. Though Gu Bei fought back, Nanju ordered Xinlan brought in, now blind in both eyes. Nanju used Gu Bei's sword to stab Xinlan. Gu Bei could only hold her helplessly. Zhao Xian entered and told his son to prepare. Gu Bei was covered in clay to become a ritual doll. As the clay hardened, Gu Bei voiced his hatred and vowed revenge. Trapped in the furnace, Gu Bei held a hidden object that helped him break free. Though he lost one hand, he seized his sword and faced Dao in battle. Zhao Xian prepared weapons, but Gu Bei dodged every attack. Dao was shot by his own side. Nanju and Zhao Xian drew swords to fight Gu Bei, but they could not defeat him. Nanju was slashed by Gu Bei's sword and struck by a hidden pistol shot. As Gu Bei moved in for the final strike, Xinlan, still alive, rang her bracelet. The sound drew Gu Bei's attention, allowing Nanju and Zhao Xian to escape. Gu Bei found Xinlan and embraced her. She told him not to feel guilty since she would reunite with her father and sister. But Gu Bei's heart burned with anger over the losses he suffered. Soon after, Gu Bei confronted Zhao Xian and Nanju. He revealed he knew Zhao Xian was the mastermind behind the attack 5 years ago. The chief family had been falsely accused of betraying the country. Zhao Xian admitted the truth, but claimed he acted under royal orders. He offered Gu Bei anything for their freedom. Furious, Gu Bei declared the revenge of his fallen comrades would end that night. Zhao Xian raised his spear, and they fought fiercely. Zhao Xian gained the upper hand and cornered Gu Bei, but Gu Bei countered and killed him. Witnessing his father's death, Nanju lost the will to fight and was sealed in a coffin. He believed his plan had succeeded, but Gu Bei declared all rituals were meaningless and Nanju would suffer in the afterlife. Nanju died inside his own tomb. After the battle, Gu Bei returned to Lao and handed over Zhao Xian's jade stone as proof the past was avenged. In the final scene, Gu Bei stood before Xinlan's grave, where she rested beside her sister and father. A single firefly appeared, bidding farewell to Gu Bei. So the moral of the story is don't mess with a blind swordsman, especially if he's got a vendetta, sharp hearing, and a doll to remind him of what he's lost.